Hello, Aries, and welcome to Gemini Soul Tarot. This is your weekly reading from October the 25th to October the 31st. Aries, this may not resonate with all of you, and that is fine. Aries, just letting you know, I do have a join button. If you would like to become a member, it is below. And all you have to do is click on it and become a member if you're interested. If not, thank you for hitting the subscribe button, because I know you're going to do that and become a subscriber. And hey, Aries, if this does not resonate, do not make it fit, right? Take what you need and throw the rest away. Check your sun, your moon, and your rising. This is just what you could be dealing with over the next week. It could resonate now, it could resonate later. Okay, so it's whenever you're guided to this message. So let's finish getting your message out, Aries. Aries. What else we have for Aries, Spirit? Okay. Nine of Pentacles is under the bottom. We're talking about somebody very nourishing, stable, abundant. Aries, this can definitely be you showing up in all your power. You single, abundant, just feeling good about yourself over the next week. Okay, that could just be you, how you know, your overall reading. All right, so Aries, situations surrounding you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and you could be dealing with Aquarius or Gemini. All right, we do have Aries here like yourself. All right, so let's just talk about this first line of information and we're going to clarify. We have the Hermit, the Justice card, and then the Empress. All right, so with the Hermit is in reverse. The Justice card is in reverse. So what I'm feeling is like somebody went in, did some healing, and got some clarity. And with this healing that they went in, they were enlightened about a situation that they feel is not justice at this time. Okay, could definitely be you with an Empress, or how something turned out, or whatever was in the past is what I'm feeling, because you do have the Six of Cups here, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, and then the Nine of Swords. So there's a situation in the past that, you know, it was a lot of work put in, right? There's been like a warrior, like, I mean, you've been guarded about it. You put a lot of work in the past, and maybe this is a situation that just not work out the way you wanted. You could have been the wife, right? And you've been doing a lot of healing and soul searching, but at the end of the day, you just, you know, seeing that this is just, something is not balanced here for you. You spend a lot of sleepless nights on it. You got anxiety. You got fears surrounding this situation. And it seems to be surrounding an Empress. So someone that you see very stable, nourishing, you know, that's wifey material, abundant, right? Has the ability to work, but yet raise the family, but yet still nurture the relationship without skipping a beat. Over here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm feeling that because you, whatever situation you in, or definitely you can change it the way you see it, Aries, that you are not feeling appreciated for exactly what it is you brought to this relationship, and you're not feeling that it's justice because it has you having anxiety. You're thinking about being single. You're thinking about walking away, looking at things logically. You've been through a lot, right? You've been through a lot in the past in this relationship. Could have been a marriage, a long-term commitment. Let's get some clarifications here. Yeah, you're manifesting a new beginning, and you're trying to win this at all costs, because I feel as the High Priestess, you either did some healing or some secrets came out about this relationship, and that is why you're choosing to move on, right? Because you're looking for an equal give and take. Six of Pentacles in a relationship. All right, let's clarify the Hermit in reverse. Why is the Hermit in reverse here, Spirit? The Hangman. Yeah, so you were stuck and stagnant trying to figure out what needs to happen, what needs to be done. And maybe the hermit mode is you knew, but you wasn't moving. You wasn't taking the knowledge that you had because you loved or cared for this person, or it was a long-term commitment, right? With justice in reverse. And you already knew you wasn't getting justice in this situation, that the person wasn't showing up for this connection. They wasn't really putting in or seeing your worth in the situation. But you were in the hangman mode for a while, or you went within and searched yourself. And when you got the answers, you were in denial. Like you just continued to sit there till the universe said you can't sit here anymore. You must face the fact about this relationship. Okay? Why is Justice card here in reverse, Spirit? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, because you didn't see any growth in this relationship. You're seeing no more growth. You're looking at how long you've been. You could have been in this relationship for 7 years or less. But you was looking at this situation like there is no growth. We're not moving forward. We're not really building anything. Like you didn't see any more prosperity and growth in it. Like you had did all you could as the Empress, and it just was not happening. It was not happening anymore. Now, whether you the husband or the wife, it doesn't matter. You had the enlightened, but you didn't want to make any moves because you were in denial. And for one, you had been through a lot with this person in relationship and being with them for quite some time. You really loved and cared about this person, and the last thing you wanted to do was walk away from this relationship. Okay? Let me see. Why is the Nine of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Didn't fall. Why is the nine? Okay, it did fall. Yeah, the Nine of Swords here because you completely seen that this was an offer that you were not happy with. Like sleepless nights, anxiety, fears. You just was like, I know for a fact that this doesn't make me happy. Cups have been spilled time after time again, and you just didn't know how to deal with it. You just didn't know what the next move was. But your anxiety came about of knowing you needed to walk away from this relationship, that you had been battered and bruised in this relationship. You had fought all you could fight. You had fought your last fault, right? Your last fight. You was like, I can't do it anymore. I can't let this situation back in. Maybe several times you let it go and came back, let it go and came back, or you worked on it, or you believed and trust that it would work out, but it just got to the point that the clarity was true, that this relationship was the Ten of Wands. This relationship was very burdensome on you, affecting your health, affecting your mind, your understanding, your clarity in this situation. And these 10 of Wands, that's why the universe came in. The universe came in and led it. This was a tower moment for you to drop those burdens because you were not going to walk away. So the universe took over this. So what's happening is happening for your highest good. You may be going through some things. You may be coming out of this stress, or you may be dealing with a lot of stress right now, Aries. But know that this is for the highest good of all involved. When the universe comes in with this tower, it's to remove all the things from around you that no longer serve you. It could have been family, friends, behaviors or whatever, but it was burdensome, the Ten of Wands, and the universe knew you would not make any moves. And you have the Lover's card under the bottom. You could have been dealing with a person that was very deceptive, right? Making a choice. Maybe they needed to make a choice, and they had, they could have had another lover, or needed to make a choice between you. It could have been cheating in the relationship, just not having enough clarity. One person not telling the other person what they're doing in the relationship, right? Because the Seven of Swords could also mean somebody just not sharing enough information with you to know what was going on. It was so deceptive. This relationship hurt your heart. You are hurt at this time, right? You're feeling sad and sorrow because you have to walk away, or the universe came in and they tumbled it, brought this tower down because you were only harming yourself. And for some reason or another, you had the clarity and you was enlightened, but the justice was in reverse. You refused to walk away. You refused to accept that you couldn't grow anything here, or things had stopped growing. Maybe you outgrew this person, okay? or this person just did not want to commit, right? And it just became stale and stuck. So a lot of times that happened because, people are not always meant. Just because you marry them, that does not mean they're meant to be in your life. And don't know if that marriage was meant to be, right? Or if it's just a long-term commitment. There's a time when you realize maybe this person wasn't going to be committal, trustworthy, was not going to stop cheating and lying or being secretive, right? Because we do have the high priestess here. There could be so many secrets that you're not aware of, and that's why the universe came in. So Aries, just know right now you are hurting at this time. You are looking at the cups that spilled all the opportunities you could have had or you thought you had, but the universe is saying that, like, oh yes, they made this decision for you. You had the Two of Swords and you were standing at the crossroads, and you probably still is standing at the crossroads because you're hurt. But the universe wants you at this time to work on balancing yourself, your yin and your yang, work on healing, right? And then just know that there is a wish fulfillment coming in. You do deserve a relationship that will give you an equal give and take. You do deserve a wish fulfillment, and over here you're manifesting that. You're manifesting a fresh new beginning, and one that you don't have to be so conflicted in and feeling like you got to keep fighting for this connection at all costs, or like you just at the point that you just like, you know what, I'm walking away. You guys can take it. You can have it. Right? Because there's too much hidden things going on, and I'm manifesting just coming right up out this relationship and being single. And so your manifestation is working. The universe sees that. So what the universe wants you to do over the next week is work on healing, balancing yourself out, and there is a wish fulfillment coming in for you. So keep your head up, Aries, right? And this is a quick check-in, right, guys? But there's a healing coming in and just working on yourself. Looks like you're going to spend some time with yourself. But this Tower moment was meant because this person couldn't make a decision if they wanted you, commit to you, or they actually was, this was an actual love relationship. So, and this is definitely could be you leaving it could be leaving a Gemini behind, or this person left you behind for a, because this is a Lovers card. It don't have to be Gemini. It's just they left you behind, or they were sneaky and stuff with another lover, and the universe came in and crashed this whole empire down. All right, or just broke this relationship off so that you could see things. And now with the High Priestess, I'm sure you see the situation clearly. And if you do not, you are at a crossroads right now when it comes to your stability and home and happiness. And the universe needed you to walk away, right? Walk away from, and I know you're like, I didn't want to walk away from my family, my home, my structures, or it could be a twin flame. Right, but this person, you had to walk away and see your worth in order to get what the universe has for you. And here's now the Ten of Pentacles. This is completing the cycle. And then you're still going to have it all and move on to calmer waters, right? So you're going to be in a more calmer place, more relaxed place. The universe is still showing up for you. And yeah, you feel you're at a crossroad. You're hurting. You're trying to balance your life out, figure out what your next move is. But know that the divine has you, and just continue to work on yourself, and your manifestation is coming through. So if it's a committed relationship or marriage, you'll be getting that information and release that real soon if you haven't already did that. So if you're dealing with anything in the justice system, it'll work out in your favor, right? So this person will be served their karma for whatever it is that they did to you, and they're going to get their karma. Okay, and it doesn't mean, like they're going to get something bad, but it just means it will not turn out in their favor. It'll turn out in your favor, especially if you're waiting on any documents to come through. Okay, let's get spiritual guidance for you to close this message out. This is a quick check-in, guys, for the week of Halloween. Happy Halloween, Aries. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So, right, what you have to do is commit to loving yourself. Commit to, and health. And that's working on your health, balancing yourself out, And love, don't give up on love. This person may not been the person for you, and if it was timeline, it was on the timeline, okay? And that timeline is up, so don't give up on love. Love yourself more and be more committed to yourself, because the divine has a fresh new beginning coming in for you. You may wind up and may be single right now, but just know love is coming in for you. And when it comes in, you'll be committed to practicing what it is that you see is good and loving towards your own personal spirit and growth, and what it is you truly deserve in a relationship. And you will not accept anything less. Once this healing is completed and you work on yourself and get balanced out, you're going to love again. Okay, Aries? So I will talk to you guys on the next reading. Love and light. Bye.